So students, so in this lecture, so I will be solving numerical number 3, which will further strong your concept or further strengthen your concept, right? The question is, a singly reinforced RCC beam has a width of 220 mm. If the factored moment of resistance is 145 kilonewton meter, the effective depth, small d, effective depth of the beam is, use M20 and Fe415. Right? Again I am repeating, a singly reinforced beam has a width of 220 mm, full stop. If the factored moment of resistance is 145 kilonewton meter, comma, the effective depth of the beam is, use M20 and Fe415. So very straightforward question. Now in this question also, the area of a steel is not given to you, right? It is not given to you how many bars and what is the diameter of the bars which have been used in the concrete beam. So if nothing is given, I have already told you, you have to imagine, you have to assume that the beam is a balanced section. What is a balanced section? Again I'm repeating, I have already told you, when the concrete as well as the steel, they reach their maximum stress simultaneously. Or you can say that the moment of resistance can be determined either with respect to concrete or with respect to steel, depending on the data given. Correct? Now, in this question, the moment of resistance and the factored moment of resistance is given to you. If factor of moment or resistance is not given to you, you have to multiply it with 1.5. But here already factored moment of resistance is given to you, right? If not given, you have to multiply it 1.5. If it is not given, which factor has to be used for moment of resistance in question? If it is not given, multiply the moment with 1.5 to get the factored moment. Why factored moment? Because I told you that in limit state method, we multiply the forces, the moment with a factor, the strength which we will be getting after solving. Again, we are dividing into the partial factor safety. Simple, right? So factored moment. So moment of resistance is given to you. So moment of resistance, it is equals to 145 kilonewton meter. Right? Let the section be balanced. Let the section be balanced. If the section is balanced, now I cannot use the moment of resistance with respect to steel, because if you are using the moment of resistance with respect to steel, the formula is 0.87 Fy AST D minus 0.42 XU. You don't know AST, how much is AST? But if I say that the moment of resistance with respect to concrete, it is equals to 0.36 FCK into XU into B bracket D minus 0.42 into XU. So in this question, 0.36 is known, FCK is known, M20 FCK, XU will be known, because if it is a balanced section, then the maximum neutral axis is equals to natural neutral axis. So for Fe415, XU is equals to, yes, correct, XU is equals to 0.48 D. Is D given to me? Yes, D is given. So the moment of resistance, right, it is 145, right? So 145, but the unit is kilonewton meter. So I have to multiply it with 10 raised to power 6. Why? Because the right hand side, everything will be Newton mm. So I have to convert it in Newton mm. So to convert kilonewton meter in Newton mm, I have to multiply it with 3, 10 raised to power 3 into 10 raised to power 3, that is 10 to the power 6, right? Into 10 raised to power 6, clear? It is equals to 0.36 FCK is actually 20 into XU. How much is XU? 0.48 D. Because D I don't know that which I have to determine, right? Effective depth I have to determine. So let take it as D only, right? So into 0.48 into D into B. How much is B? The width of the beam is 220, right? Into 220 into, in bracket we have D minus 0.42, and how much is XU? Same, 0.48 into D. I hope that you have understood this, right? So let me solve it, let me see what I get. So if I solve it, so I will be getting 145 into 10 raised to power 6 divided by 0.36 divided by 20 divided by 0.48 and divided by 220. So I'll be getting 190709. So I'll be getting 190751. It is equals to, what is left here? Only d is left. So d square minus 0.48 into 0.42d. 0.48 into 0.42. It is 0.2016 minus 0.2016 d square. D into d square. So it will be equal to, if I subtract it, it will be equal to 0.7984 d square. 0.7984 d square. It is equals to 190709.1751. So let me divide it. So I will be getting divided by 190709.1751 inverse and square root of this. So I am getting 488.737 mm. I hope everybody is getting the same answer. So the answer is D is equals to, I am writing here, so D is coming out to be 488.737 mm. So this is what the effective depth is coming. So which answer is matching? So 488.737. Okay, so the nearest answer is 460. The nearest answer is 460, right? So this is the answer which I am getting. Clear? So I hope that you have understood the concept of this numerical number 3, right? So in this numerical, factored moment was given to me. So I needed to determine the value of, you can say, the effective depth, right? So let us move forward. Let us now finish some other topics, understand the concepts. Okay, now let us move to the doubly reinforced beams. So I hope you have understood the concept of this numerical. Thank you.